Hello. Good morning. Oh my gosh, I've lost my head today. Lost my mind. I went to the doctor on the wrong day. I was rushing to get there on time because I stopped at Dollar Tree and I lost track of time, and it was close to my appointment time, and when I got there I was here on the wrong day. Not only that, furthermore, I found out that the procedure I need is not available on Thursdays, and I was scheduled for tomorrow, which is Thursday. So it was kind of good I went on the wrong day, because I would have come back tomorrow and thought that I'm supposed to have my procedure, and then it wouldn't have been tomorrow either. So they rescheduled it on the correct day when they are sure that the procedure will be performed. So anyway, now I'm ready to do my Dollar Tree haul. Get a little bit down to earth. Get my head out of the clouds here. Okay then. Hello. This is Rita, and I have a haul for you. After that fiasco at the doctor's office, this is gonna be relaxing. Okay. Welcome to my channel and my craziness. I have stocked up some more treasures for the Brady, not the Brady Bunch, but the Nerdy Bunch. I meant to say the Nerdy Bunch. Playing on the words Brady Bunch. But anyway, I found a preteen book, Battle of the Empire, and that is for my boys. I got this one. It's Pop Tropica. It's like set up like cartoons, and it's kind of has games and quizzes and things in it, and fun. It's a fun book for boys. Nice. And this is a Darwin's Do's and Don'ts for kids. It's set up like a graphic novel. I think my boys will like it because it's set up like a graphic novel. Anything set up like a graphic novel they'll like. And this one I've seen there many times, and now I want it. It's called Wild. And it's about a lady from the city versus a man from the woods. And I thought that looked interesting. And this one is called MD Ping Monster Juice, Sickening Secrets from Ravenhill, Books 1 and 2. And this is also has some graphics in it, so I thought my boys would be interested in that. Might be interested in that, for sure. And I found the Big Book of Potluck. Lucky me! Lots of recipes for potluck meals. Wonderful. For $1, I couldn't leave it there. Just $1. And sometimes we go to potluck meals, and then I like to bring a dish sometimes, and I don't know what to bring, so give me some ideas. And then I have this one, this set of books. Stack of books. It's called American Warlord, and it's a true story. It's about an American son of the infamous African dictator Charles Taylor. Raised by his mother in the Florida suburbs, at the age of 17, he followed his father to Liberia, where he ended up leading a murderous militia. Chucky is now in a federal penitentiary, the only American ever convicted of torture abroad. This shocking and essential work of reportage tells his tragic and terrifying story for the first time. So that's disturbing but interesting at the same time. And I found this one. It says Sword of Honor, and it's a ninja. It's a ninja story, so I believe my boys will like it when they're a little bit bigger. For $1, I can just place it on the shelf at home until they get a little bigger. And this one is, I've seen there a few times, and I decided to pick it up. I decided not to leave it there because I'm fixing to have surgery sometime in the not so distant future, and I believe I will read books there. I hope I'll get my brain into some books. And this one looked interesting. It's called The Book of Numbers, and it's about living in the world of the internet and how to. It says this is an astounding undertaking. In Book of Numbers, the wizardly Joshua Cohen relocates the line between tragedy and comedy. His lurid and high-achieving characters create and suffer the internet, which is now tightening around us all. I don't know of any other work like this one, he says. So for this one is the first I've seen in its class, a novel based on relationships that are formed around the internet. And I think that would be interesting because we're growing up. I mean, I'm already grown up, but my kids are growing up in the age of the internet, and I'm courageous. I'm 44, nearly 45, and I am adventurous online and offline. So for me, I don't feel like it's something I can't get used to, because I can get used to whatever I want to get used to. And this one is called The Weird Sisters, and with a title like that, I couldn't leave it there for $1. That sounds interesting because I have several sisters, and that would be a good read for us. This one is called Sunnyside Blues. I've seen it there a few times, and it's about a lonely boy and a woman who's moving restlessly from place to place, and as she searches for somewhere that feels right in the little blue houseboat bobbing on the Seattle lake, she thinks she's found it, but Andy's has barely had a chance to settle in before her new life is upended by her landlord Jay and his son Chase. So that sounds interesting. And there's one that says The Man Who Couldn't Stop, OCD and the True Story of a Life Lost in Thought. How interesting does that sound? Very interesting to me, since I have been diagnosed with mild OCD in the distant past. The Unlikely Adventures of Mabel Jones. That looks so interesting. I don't know if my boys will read it or if I'll just save it for my daughter, but it looks interesting. It is a graphic novel, and it's my boys, sometimes they refuse to get into things about girls, so I might just save it for my daughter. This one is about girls too. It's called Stolen Magic, and I think it sounds like a good one for my daughter when she gets a little bigger, if my boys won't read it. And this one is Against the Country, a novel. And this one is more about the country people, and how there's this misconception that the people who live in the country are better than people who live in the city. And it points out the hypocrisy of that fallacy, and how, and he points out, and he has characters that illustrate the very not good characters that have been known to live in the country, like child molesters and different people with different kinds of character flaws in rural America, like what was it? Racist sex offenders, failed parents, and cast-off priests, and suicidal chickens. all the things that tend to be prevalent in the country. And it's very interesting because I am from the country and I have seen it myself. I know those kinds of people, the sex offenders and things like that, which is very not good. And those things exist everywhere, and it's a fallacy to believe that they don't exist in the country too. So I also picked up one of these book lights because I saw, I believe it was Lisa on Lisa's Hauls, hauled one of these, and I thought with all these books I'm hauling, I might need a light, so I got this one in. And she said it has LCD batteries, so you can change the batteries. Lithium batteries, not LCD batteries. See, my brain just isn't right. And my daughter loves to collect rocks, so I got her some paints to paint her rocks with. That'll be fun for her. Some extra paint brushes for different colors. A SpongeBob sticker book. Fun for my 7-year-old. And I found a book with animal names for my 5-year-old because she's just learning to read, and I believe she will like this. I want to coach her and tutor her during the summer to help her get ready for first grade. And these are wild animals, and the other one was farm animals. And I found some interesting educational wheels. This one is the life cycle of a frog. This one is the color wheel, and what's that? Oh, I got one that was the weather. This one is Guide to the Sky, and it's weather. And then I found 4 packs of planner stickers. I don't have a planner yet, but I was thinking maybe I should have one because it would help me focus my life and put priorities in order. It's a nice thought and nice idea. I hope I do it. I need to find a good planner first. Okay, found this glitter. I found some rocks for my daughter to color, to paint with her paints because they're clean. And I got some mini glue sticks for my new glue stick gun. Hot glue gun, I mean. And I found one of these charcoal face masks. Just one, buried in under some other things in a box. And I found this basket liner to go in the metal basket I found last time that I have to hang up in the ceiling. I think we'll put some of my daughter's stuffed animals in it. And I found some more of these hoodie bandana things. My sons like these because they play games. They've been playing GTA, Grand Theft Auto, and their character wears a mask, wears a hood or a mask thing like this, and they pretend and they play and they wear these. And my daughter wants the floral one. She likes the floral ones. And then I have picked up some Salon Selective shampoo because that's what I decided to try. And I got some double-sided tape. Not sure if that's the best, but I'm gonna try it. Got myself a fan to use when I'm hot. And I got a shelf, one of these cabinet shelves, because I want to put our modem on it. Our modem needs to be raised up off the floor, so I'm going to put it on that. I'm always afraid some water is going to spill or something and drown the modem. You know, things happen when you have a bunch of kids around. So I found one more of these tall, what is this material called? I forgot. Anyway, tin. It's tin. Close enough. Or DIY. And I got some of these cotton-based towels for cleaning. I like cotton towels. I don't like the microfiber. Don't clean as well. Got some more glitter And I've used these green tea masks before, so I got 2 more of those, even though I was really looking for the charcoal and only found 1. I'm going to keep looking for charcoal because I want them. And I have a little house. I finally broke down, got on the wagon to make fairy gardens. And this little basin to make some kind of DIY. More glitter. And I'm hurrying a little because I'm afraid I'll run out of minutes. And the only food item I got was, I got 2 food items. One was these cheddar cheese dips for the kids' lunches, because I put some tortilla chips and those cups of cheese in their lunches sometimes so they can have nachos at school. And the kids like these cool pops. I got a tropical one and I got a regular one. They have a lot of flavors in them. And I got a couple of these Italian ice ones. The Italian ice only have 6 in them, and the cool pops have 16 in them. I don't know how many. They have 1.5 ounces per pop, and the Italian ices are 2 ounces per pop, so they're a little bit bigger. But there's one more thing down on the floor. Can I reach it? Maybe. There, I got it. Oh yes, it's just another tray of paint for my daughter, so she can paint rocks. I think that's so cute that she collects rocks, because when I was a child, I did the same thing. I lived in the country, and she has more challenges than I did to find rocks and sticks and stuff like that. It's just inborn. She loves this nature. She loves natural things to play with. She likes flowers. She picked some of my lilies that were coming up from that I planted last year, and I believe she killed them because she pulled them out and there was white at the ends, and I think she pulled out the hearts. I don't believe they'll come back. My poor sweet daughter, she loved the plants so much she had to pick them, and now they're dead and gone. And I'm disappointed because I won't see any beautiful white blooming lilies this summer. Sadness. Oh, I need a chip. Incidentally, I have lost, excuse me, talking and not eating. Get a drink of water. Incidentally, I have lost 2 or 3 more pounds. I stepped on the scale at the doctor's office, even though I was there on the wrong day. I stepped on the scale and I checked my weight, and it says I'm down 2.5 more pounds. So whatever I'm doing is working, so I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. And I do eat chips, potato chips, and I'm losing weight, so if I eat potato chips and lose weight, why not? I don't eat them every day. They're an occasional snack, but yeah, I like them. So anyway, that's the end of this haul and this wacky day. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'm okay with a thumbs down too if you didn't like it. Please subscribe to my channel if you like my videos, and you can keep up with my craziness, which I upload as often as I can and want to. Bye bye.